Ready?
Here with Sean Bormet, U.S. World Team Coach for the juniors. Second day weigh-ins are happening today, and we got 4 new athletes that are going to go for it on Sunday, the last day of competition. These guys, they're all well known in the college community. They're coming out of our major programs and guys we expect a lot out of. And I guess I'll start with the 2 guys from Iowa to wrestling tomorrow. Thomas Gilman, one of the lightweights, and Sam Brooks. Your thoughts about how their preparation is, each one of those guys, and what their chances are. I know Gilman's been on a cadet world team as well.
Yeah, both those guys, they had a great training camp, worked really hard. They did a good job with their weight control, and I think they both have a lot of international experience in terms of their freestyle. They've both been overseas, and I think they look really good right now.
So talk a little bit about Gilman. I mean, he's got a lot of energy for a guy. He's one of the lighter weights. Had a really good trials to make this team. Well, what's good about him as far as his competition?
Well, he's just really steady and consistent. I mean, he doesn't make big mistakes. He's solid with all his positioning. When he's got his offense going, he's scoring a lot of points, and he is tough to score on. So I think for him, it's just a matter of staying in a good position like he always does, and getting that offense firing.
Now, Sammy Brooks, he's one of the bigger guys, and he had a great high school career out of state, well, Illinois.
Yep.
Talk a little bit about what strengths he brings.
Well, Sam's he's done a lot of freestyle and Greco, so he's pretty balanced in all positions. And, Sam had a really good training camp. He looked good. His leg attacks are looking good. His parterre is really good. So I think Sam brings a lot of experience in freestyle.
And a confidence level, right?
Yeah, real confident. And let's face it, these guys, they got some momentum to feed off of from this first day.
So we go to heavyweight, Austin Marsden, Oklahoma State, another kid out of Illinois, so you have a little knowledge of him as well from when you were there. But he was pulled out of redshirt as a freshman. He sat out last year when Oklahoma's heavyweight finished up his career. Quite a talent. Talk a little bit about Austin and his chances.
Yeah, I think Austin, he's ready to go. He was here last year, and the one match he lost here last year, was basically a guy shutting him down. He was having a hard time getting his offense going. We spent a lot of time at training camp just kind of simulating a wrestler who's going to try to wrestle him like that. He looked really good, really sharp at camp, and he's had 2 years under his belt with with Golagata at Oklahoma State. So he's been around a foreigner who's got a different feel, and I think Austin's really excited and ready to compete.
So we have Jason Sursis. He's a stud out of Indiana that's going up to Northwestern, and again he's put in a year at school, ready to get his college career going. But talk about what his skill set is and why he's going to have a good tournament here. Yeah,
he's extremely explosive, and Jason's also really tough. Parterre, I think his parterre is really good. He's worked hard through training camp. He did a great job getting his weight down. His offense looked better and better as camp was going on. He's getting his confidence, really, really high towards the end of camp. And I know he's excited to compete.
So this U.S. team had a good role in the first session here. As the coach, is this surprising to you, or did you expect this? I know everyone was supposedly sharp, according to Coach Zadek, after you guys arrived. You thought they looked good in training.
Yeah, Bill and I, throughout the camp, we were commenting how good this group looked, how sharp they looked, how hungry they were, and I think really they all did a really good job with their preparation even prior to camp, because they all came in really pretty sharp, and we just had to keep maintaining and focusing on some key areas, and they're in great shape. Their recovery, the guys we saw wrestle today, so far the recovery has been great between bouts. I mean, they look really good, and they're hungry to wrestle.
Outstanding. Thanks, Coach.
Yep. Thanks, Gary.